Hello there, welcome to Diamond Shine Soap. Guys, I'm so glad to have you in the studio today. Today we'll be doing something really cool. Now listen, we are going to handcraft our own sweet potato pie crust today. Now this could be for peach pie, this could be for apple pie. This is something that's going to benefit you and your company in the long run. But before we get into that, guys, I want to explain something to you about this video. This video, you're going to see a very short edited video. I'm not going to release the whole thing because it's on Diamond Shine University. Yes, guys, this is a very unique and different video, so I decided to release this to the university and not just the YouTube channel. The university gives people who are looking to create labels. They're looking to learn how to make silicone molds. Like, there are so many different videos that I'm adding to the university that people on the YouTube channel will only be able to access that if they're on the university and they purchase those videos. So this particular video that we're talking about right here, you're going to learn how to make these, and this is going to save you thousands of dollars, because if you think about it, when you go to buy these molds, these pie molds, guys, you're going to spend a lot of money on these molds. They're about 30 something each, and you got to think about it. If you're making pies, you're going to need at least like 6 of those molds to be able to do a whole lot at one time. And let's just say you get super busy, you're going to need to spend way more. And listen, a mold don't last forever. It does last for a while, but it don't last forever. So this is something where you save money, you're doing it yourself, you handcrafting it. It looks very natural. Let me find one of my good pies. I'm trying to find a small one. Well, you know what, I have a big one right in front of me. They look very natural. They look just like, you know, it looks just like a real sweet potato pie, so you get a natural look. We don't use dyes or anything like that on the crust. I have a special mixture that I give you guys the ingredients to, where you can make this crust and give it this color without using any dye in it, or, you know, just tap a little bit of dye, like, but we're not going to color this with dye, like, you know how we usually rub it. We're not going to do it that way. So head on over to the university, and that's the Diamond Shine University. I'm going to link that in the description box. I'm going to give you guys a very short video where you'll be able to see it all in action. All right. Okay, so what I did was I took and I bundled together 3 wicks, because I want to teach you guys what we will do first. Now I'm going to take my little pouring pot, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill it up with wax. And my wax have already been colored and everything. Is brown, but I use orange and brown. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to fill it up, but when I fill it up, I'm not going to fill it up all the way. I'm just going to fill it up like almost to the brim. Because at the top of it, we're going to put another layer of wax. We're going to use it when it's like really thick, to the point where you can whip it and you can manipulate it into a realistic texture of sweet potato pie. But we don't want to do it that thick the whole way, because when it's thick like that, it can hold a lot. Like, I made one pie and it was thick one time, and it was about 24 ounces of wax. And so you don't want to make 24 ounce anything. That's a lot of wax, and wax is very expensive. So you want to fill it up to about where your shell stop. And then the rest of the way, what we're going to do is, that's what we're going to use, that whip wax. So let this solidify. Okay, so you want to start to whisk your wax to get a trace out of it. And when I say a trace, you should be able to take it and pull it up, like, and let it drip down, and you'll be able to see like traces, like lines. You'll be able to see like lines of the wax. And also you'll have like wax residue on the walls and things like that and stuff like that. I mean, just a little wax residue should be just all over the wall, so you can see that it's thick. So when it reaches this thick layer of consistency and you know it's there, like, I would say it looks more like what would I say this consistency is like? Barbecue sauce. That's what I would say. It's like barbecue sauce. It's not watery, it's thick. Okay, so you want to take that and just begin to pour that on the top. As thick as it is, it's going to make sense. Now, Mine is a little messed up right now because I didn't let it fully solidify, but I'm just going to leave it like that. Just grab a spoon. Yeah. So I'm just pouring it on there, but grab a spoon. And we're going to go ahead and take that spoon and just kind of go around and take that spoon. And I want to cut those wicks as well, because they're going to be in the way. You want to take that spoon and make it look just like okay, so let me make sure I can see. Okay, so I got a little fork, but you could grab a spoon or whatever makes you feel more comfortable. And you just kind of move it around, smooth it out, give it a little, few turns or whatever, just to kind of make it look like sweet potato pie. Give it some texture, but a spoon is much better because you could take that spoon and, you know, give it those little whip dips. Okay, so as you can see, mine is kind of rough in texture on the top. Yours will be more smooth when you do yours. I'm gonna move my wicks around, but what I'm gonna do next is, because I want it to stay like this in texture, but I want it to be more neat. So instead of me just walking away and saying, man, I messed that up, I'm just gonna take the heat gun, and what I'm about to do next with the heat gun is basically gonna straighten everything out. Okay, so the heat gun is basically fixing it. And when it dries, it's going to have like texture to it. Like it's not going to be straight. It's going to have texture to it. But it's also going to have, when it dries, it's going to have texture to it. But it's also going to have a neatness to it as well. Because at first it was really sloppy. So this is a good time to clean up your wicks, because if you wait till after the pie is finished, then you're going to put lines and stuff like that into your wicks. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this and kind of bring my wick up to clean it. Not too hard, because you done took the wick out of there. Yeah, you're just trying to kind of take it and just clean it up.